Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Magic the Gathering Duels of the Poop Stein. Stein having Hein. You know, I always wanted to drink out of a Stein because it is just a cool name for a mug, and also it has a little covering, which seems so like
it's to keep the flies out.
Yeah, they thought so far ahead.
Go buy a Stein then.
I want one. I mean, it's good. Like, that's sort of part of the reason why I like drinking out of water bottles is I can cover them, you know? And that's pretty nice for a Stein. It would be awesome if they made a Stein that was also like magnetically and suction sealed, so that you could just like throw it around or whatever, and then drink out of it whenever you want.
I was hoping they were gonna say Duels of the Poop Stompers for some reason.
Poop Stompers. Well, there's that new game that just came out, the Stomping Land.
Poop Stomping Land, yeah.
Poop Stomping Land, yeah. That's a good land. Yeah, no, it actually looks. Yeah, I know I had a pretty shitty mulligan myself, but it actually like the concept of the game looks awesome. The execution, however, is early access, and
sucks.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I was just going over this issue today. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, but there was this game that I had called out. That's basically the deal was that they had a successful Kickstarter. Shit worked out fine. It's called Moonrift, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Oh,
and then
yeah, I played that
developer.
Game.
Yeah, I recommended it to you, and you did a video on it.
Mm-hmm.
And both of us were trying to direct people towards this Kickstarter, which eventually actually was successful. And then the 6 months went by, or 8 months or something, and the developer just disappeared with the $8,000 and doesn't seem to be finishing the game now. So I'm kind of real sad about that.
Oh, that's unfortunate. The game actually seemed like kind of fun.
It seemed really good, and that's half of the reason that I was sad about it is because I really wanted to play it myself. The other half of the reason is because I directed a bunch of people to go pay for this thing that ended up going away and vanishing.
Right. Yeah, well,
and there was 4 donors of $200.
Wow. Yeah.
Those people got fucked.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, that's sort of the risk with Kickstarter that
it's not. There's actually a law that says that you're not allowed to do that shit. I thought it was that way too, but people told me they can sue now over this.
Well, yeah. I mean, they can if they wanted to, but, you know, yeah. I mean, that's pretty shitty. But yeah, it's weird, because Kickstarter is, you're sort of an investor, but you're sort of not. You're like halfway between investor and consumer and also just like donations. It's just like a weird, it's like a weird Venn diagram of like, you can get fucked right in the middle. Like, if they all cross, you're just gonna get you're like poop shoved in.
Well, so I think that the donations thing has become a misnomer at this point. I think now that we know that there's actually a rule that says you're not allowed to fuck over your backers, like, we gotta not keep saying that it's like kind of a donation, because you should be held accountable if you paid for something and got nothing back.
Well, yeah, but it's not really an exchange of services, though, is the thing. Like, or like an exchange of goods in a traditional sense. Like, you're not really, you know, giving...
It is if there's a rule that says that you need to get something for your money, and there is. Like, people are allowed to complain to Kickstarter, too, if they have an issue with the way a campaign's being handled.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not on, like, a raging conquest to bring this developer down or anything. I don't want to see bad things happen. It's just, like, this is really shitty, and I'm tired of seeing it happen all the time.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. There's nothing good to say about it. That's pretty shitty. In lighter news, however, there was a game that was kickstarted that I was playing on stream called Hand of Fate, and that game looks real fun. I mean, I played it.
Band of Great.
It is basically
like
Band of Great. Yeah, it's like masturbating. That's how good this game is. But no, it's pretty darn fun. It's very enjoyable. And, you know, once some of the kinks are worked out, I think it could be really,
what card
really fun.
You put a card that says you don't attack Austin.
Well, obviously, that's going to make me kill you faster, so I don't have that card on me.
I didn't do that!
Yeah, Austin, why did you do that? That's fucked up,
Austin,
man.
Stop putting cards on me.
Guys. Oh my god, a creature, I am saved. I was really scared I wasn't going to draw any creatures. We got there, though.
This might be a real short game, guys.
Yeah, it might be, actually. Well, hey, you know, if it ends in 10 minutes, we'll probably just do another one.
Yep.
More like Fen Stinitz. Oh, man, neither of those words.
We shouldn't mention Fen Stinitz. He's not really a friend of the channel anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
Nasty things.
Yeah.
Fuck some people over real bad.
It's kind of a jerk, yeah.
He made a game on Kickstarter, and then...
Alright, fuck it.
Oh, okay. Going all in.
Yeah,
this game's gonna be over really quick.
Yeah, just like, I mean, like, it's like, well, I drew another one, might as well.
All right,
whatever.
Then. Oh, Nick, your soul is bleeding.
Excuse me?
Your soul is bleeding.
You've got a bleedy soul.
Yeah. That's a really cool looking card, too. It also looks really painful as well.
Soul bleed? Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, ew. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's horrifying. Yeah, I knew a guy, I probably mentioned this like years ago, but I knew a guy who did the art for...
Wait, why?
Fuck you.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm being aggressive today. I gotta do something.
Dang. All right, guys. I had a good game.
Because of that black card that you put on me.
Yeah, if you have the opportunity...
God damn it.
I'm kidding. I know you have a green deck.
I don't care. It makes... Shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, with that deck, though, like, if you have the opportunity... Like, that's the whole point, is that you could get out
I know
those
this is the
cards
kind of deck that if I wait at all, I'm just not going to be able to keep up in the Ohms race, and you guys are going to beat me.
Yeah, that's basically true.
Oh, shit. I still die anyway. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, untaps next turn.
I still thigh anyway.
No, that's not going to work. All right, well... I guess I just lose. Well, you know what? If I lose, I'm going to lose in a blaze of losing glory and lose really hard against this guy. There you go. Lose
glory.
Oh, I see my creature lives anyway. Cool. All right.
Your creature lives?
Yeah, because his card is one of the...
Oh, right. Yeah, because you just targeted it.
Oh, sweet. I also don't die unless Rob's an asshole. Rob, I need you to not do that.
Yeah.
Rob, we could have a basically one less player in game if you want.
You could.
That's a good point.
You could not do that though. That'd be cool. You could just wait for Nick. Nick's actually all tapped out. You could tag Nick.
Yeah,
I don't feel very tapped out.
You're very tapped out right now.
I don't feel it though.
I mean, it's not really a thing you feel. It's more like a thing you know.
It's like intuition, basically.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as objective facts, basically.
No.
Basically, you know?
Basically.
Basically.
All your basically are belong to us.
Basically, is the most famed
I was
Greek philosopher.
That joke, you son of a bitch.
He's a famed Greek philosopher.
Basically.
We all love basicallys.
Yeah.
Oh, basically.
I
really like saying basically.
Yeah,
It's pretty
the
good,
law
yeah.
of basically was his main. That's where the word comes from. Actually, is his name. Yeah, he created the law basically, which says everything is basically.
Basic.
What?
Basically, why? Why?
One health.
One health, man. I'm going all out.
Just for consistency, it's tradition.
Yeah,
Tradition.
it's
As
okay.
is tradition.
I got a turn, man. Gonna play this thing, I guess.
Do it.
Gain a little bit of life. I really want to play that.
Anybody do anything fun this weekend?
Oh, I'm just dead actually. I'm unblockable.
Nah.
I didn't do anything fun at all.
Anybody eat like a cake or
Oh,
like?
I did a thing. Actually, I did a thing, and the two of the things that I did are actually here with me right now, asleep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you should tell us about that.
I went to a shelter and adopted 2 small kittens.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're also both.
Well, that's big news.
Yeah, they're adorable.
They're gonna be meowing all over you soon.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I haven't given them names yet though. They're brothers. They're both bros.
Call them Lefty and Righty.
That's could do that.
You call them Lefty and Lucy.
Lefty, Lice, Lucy. Dang.
Lefty,
Call
Lucy.
them Lucy and Ricky.
Or
Ricky
like
Bobby.
Ricky, but yeah.
Lucy
If you're not
and Ricky
first,
Bobby.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you're not first, you're last. Well,
Are you?
I don't know. Yeah, apparently you're not.
What if you're
that's
second?
Like, I was thinking about that earlier today. I forgot why. I think I was watching like Spamfish play Mario Kart 8, and like he didn't get first. I thought in my head, if you're not first, you're last. And there's that really great scene where he like he meets up with his dad again. He's like, "Dad, you told me if you're not first, you're last." He's like, what are you talking about? I said that? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. I was probably high out of my mind. I mean, you could be second, third. I mean, hell, if you're last, that's fine too.
No.
It's like, I lived my whole life based on that.
Oh no. Whole life is a lie.
Yeah. Magic anyway. Fuck you. I was literally just forbidden to play Magic this game. I'm just not allowed.
Basically, yeah.
I did nothing.
You have kittens though, so that's
I
good.
do, and they're
That's a
both
good point, yeah.
I'm just gonna say, since I'm dead now, and I'm just gonna have to provide vocal, substance to this game now. Mario Kart 8 is super fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
It seems really cool. No, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I haven't.
Is Toad in it?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Then I'm interested. Otherwise,
Toadette is as well, I believe.
Toadette. There's a female Toad.
Yeah, you ever played Mario Party 5? I think it is.
Guess not.
Yeah.
Did you know Toad's head is just a hat, like the spongy part, the mushroom part?
Really, I thought it was his actual head.
No.
It had like a
He
tumor.
takes it off. He's actually just got a bald head underneath. It's real weird.
What game do you see him take it off?
I don't remember. I
Oh.
definitely saw it though.
Yeah, but I was gonna say the music in Mario Kart 8 specifically is like ridiculously good.
How are the hoverboards?
They're so cool. They have like a cool like mechanic where if you bump into someone else, you both get a boost.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It adds another extra comeback mechanic, which is what Mario Kart is all about. Fuck first place.
How are the blue shells?
Blue shells are still blue and they are still shells and they still.
I remember like the old blue shells didn't make an explosion that hurt other people, but now these ones do. And also you can like.
I think
tank
actually
them.
that went back to the GameCube version. They made explosions.
Yeah,
I'll
I
make
think
an
so.
explosion that hurts other people
That's rude.
with my
You do
dong.
such a
That's
thing.
what he's been doing to me all freaking game, Rob.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah, man, it's crude. But yeah, the music is all dynamic and stuff. So
Whoa.
Doomblade. So it changes like based on what part of the level you're at, and there's like
That's
underwater parts and like lightning parts. It's really cool. And I don't know. I guess not. Have you played Super Mario Galaxy 2,
No, I played the first one though.
Rob? But there's actually it might be the first one that it actually is from. But there's a galaxy called Gusty Garden Galaxy, and it has like the best music out of a Mario game ever. And they remixed the track and put it into one of the levels for Mario Kart, and it's so good.
How did you do that many moves when you were in such a down position like that? That's wild.
Yeah.
Man, I would feel so sorry for you, Nick, except I don't.
I was really hoping you would Doomblade the one that has the aura on it. That would have been a really good move.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna.
It's not
do
too
that at
lait
all.
if you still want to.
I don't
Yeah,
really
you've been
want to
ticking
at
down
all.
and down and down to 12 health.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Soul Bleed getting some damage in, man. Oh my, tendrils of corruption. I don't think you're gonna get
He's
the
just
health.
breaking out all the instants.
Yeah, you
now.
don't get the health. for
Oh, that's fucked. Yeah. I guess oh well. Whatever.
That was like your best turn of all time.
Yeah. I mean, I was just kind of waiting for those.
You killed almost all my cards, did some damage, and managed to put me in a down position. That was great.
Yep. Yeah, and you have 7 turns to live.
them. Yeah. Well, 2 turns at this rate.
7 times 2 is 14, so you can still kill me if I don't figure out how to kill you before then.
You can just attack him all out, and in 2 turns he's dead unless he gets another creature.
This is true.
Well, creatures happen. Don't worry
Creatures
about
do
that.
happen.
That's a factor as well.
But are creatures tapping?
You and the captain make it fappin'.
I
Excuse
don't
me?
really want to do that at all.
That's fucking
Can
disgusting.
you imagine the
Yeah,
guy
that's
from
pretty
Captain
gross.
Crunch just with his dong out?
No. He's really short.
He's extremely short.
Yeah.
Dong out for your prongs, scout.
Spout.
Spout,
Yeah.
scout? Your prong spout.
Are you a scout spout? A
I
spout
am.
scout.
I am a spout scout.
Yeah, these scouts be spout.
Oh man, I got nothing to do here.
You can doo-doo.
Yeah, you could make a doo-doo.
You can make a
That's a
doo-doo.
That
possibility.
wouldn't help me right now.
I
I
would feel
mean-
good, though.
Yeah, that's true. I really got to make a doo-doo. So I'm
can
kind
make
of
a
glad
doo-doo,
this.
too.
Yeah, I'm glad this magic
Man,
game
am
might
I
end
the only
very
buddy
quickly.
that starts magic with like an empty bowel? What is up with that?
Well, I just ate dinner as well before. You know.
I
Dinner
actually
goes through you in like an
ate
hour?
Yeah.
Wow. I actually have
Um,
small intestines that like process my food before I shit it back out.
That sounds lame. Sounds like something
It's real good. I love
losers do.
absorbing nutrients. Isn't that real strange that there's just like a fleshy tube inside of you that just sucks all the nutrients out of stuff and leaves this little like black ball of shit?
Yeah, it is pretty weird. It gets
Yeah.
broken down by acid.
It's broken down like in
kinda
3
metal.
stages, too, man.
Yeah, it's like metal as fuck if you think about it.
I think there's like someone who like there's this video we watched in school of a dude who swallowed like one of the really small cameras, and you got to watch the camera go through the digestive tract. It's fucking disgusting, but it was really cool.
That sounds pretty gross, yeah.
It was really gross, but it's
Pretty
like
gross. Actually.
damn, I wouldn't want to do that. You go into the stomach and then you like go into this little fucking thing and the gallbladder spits like green shit at you.
Oh, look at that. It's okay because now I don't have the ticking health anymore.
That's true, but I still have 4
Damn it.
damaged creatures.
I forgot about those.
The thing,
That
like
was-
my decision was like either you kill one of my cards and you still lose the ticking health thing, or not, basically.
Wait.
So
Cleared. Oh, I forget what the effect was here. Well, you're the only player it'll let me target,
right.
so.
put
What
the
does
top
that
5 card. Damn it! Why couldn't you done that after, like before I played Cruel Revival? Because now I have a bunch of zombies in my graveyard.
Yeah, they'll suck though.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I haven't drawn anything fucking good this whole.
Yeah, you're
I
So-
love how it presented me all that shit as if I could do something with it.
Oh great!
Um,
Yeah, I drew it.
Well, I'm dead no matter what I do, so.
What can
no
I
big deal.
do out of this graveyard? What do you want? Oh, that's handy.
If you would have left that last card I had alive, the Jace's Phantom, it would have had a 5/5 on it by now.
I
It would
know.
have had +4/+4.
More like
It's
a
a
high
cool combo.
jive. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say, Nick, let's not do that strategy next game. So
Hey, I wanted
everyone.
to shirk the. Basically, every time I play Magic, I play this like wilting lily who stays back and waits for everyone to attack, and,
And
then
then
I
you
try and
win.
mop up. Today, I decided to be aggressive, so the commenters would be excited for me, and they won't anyway because I
I
still
mean,
lost.
in fairness, I think you played the best way that you could have with your like cards, but I also did because I just got a bunch of instant kill cards. So, like,
Your deck just
yeah.
kind of outmatched me. That's all.
yeah, basically, like that's.
And I had
that's
to go
essentially
after
what happens.
Austin because I just know he's too damn crafty. And
Yeah,
well, I know
yeah,
you're
like
crafty too, Rob.
2
That's
creatures in my
Yeah,
hand.
I had like 4 or 5 instant kill cards in my hand from like basically turn 3. So whoever came out on top out of you two duking it out, I could have just like murdered all their cards. So
It basically
Yeah.
came down to whoever had a creature out first. I went all in on the other person. So Rob, you had the first creature, Austin didn't. So I just was like, all right, well, I got to kill him now.
yeah, that'll
Might have actually
happen.
been alright though, because I had Primeval Bounty and I had enough lands to play it.
Oh, you had Primeval Bounty though. That's good. I'm glad that
Yeah,
you're dead
but I
then.
was fucking dead before I even got it. I mean, that was the only
my
card I had
strategy
left,
worked,
so
In
it
essence,
wouldn't have done anything.
That's true. Yeah. Well, yeah. I
If
mean,
it
but
was
you
just
could.
you and me, my strategy would have been good.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true. It's very true. Yeah, I mean the black deck is just kind of like black decks in general are just kind of mean because they're just like
And huge.
Yeah, those
they're
black
big.
decks are
They're
mean.
really big and they're hard to fit.
One-eyed monsters.
Yeah, yeah. You ever meet any of those kids who used to carry around their cards in the binder that had like the protective
God,
plastic
I
things?
was that kid.
I
Were
thought
you?
were gonna say something completely different there.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say those kids who carry around their black dick.
Yeah, it's just those guys that just hold their dick in their hand and just like rub it on you sometimes at lunch.
I've
Yeah,
seen
it was
those
terrible.
kids that are like they reach into their short time and like scratch their balls like it's no big deal.
I'm one of those
Sometimes
kids.
you gotta itch, you gotta hitch. You
Yeah,
know?
like
But you don't do it in
I'm that
public
guy.
in front of everybody. Like when
Where
you
else are you
sit
supposed to
there,
do it? You know, you always try to like turn around awkwardly, but everyone knows what you're doing.
scratch like over your pants, not under them.
That's
No,
not
that's
effective
so much-
though. It's like it doesn't work.
Yeah, especially if you're in jeans, you cannot get a proper. And then,
Yeah.
like, and even if you try, like, if you really try to get like the proper scratch going, then you
It's
definitely
gonna look
pinch
like
your.
you're scratching your D because you.
Well, and
lost.
not only that, but like you can accidentally pinch your testicle, and that is
Yeah.
awful. Like that just doesn't
Hashtag
feel
balls
good.
suck.
Yeah, seriously. Hashtag balls suck, and also
Same thing
fuck
with like
C.
farting and shit. You know, it's like, man, this is really uncomfortable. Please don't judge me when you hear in a second, because I really need to
Yeah.
get it out.
Well, as long as it's not smelly, or you can, there's
It's always been
Never know.
smelly.
There's
It's
certain-
always random. It's like a roulette wheel with farts.
really
Is
is.
it
But,
out?
like-
Is it gonna be smelly? Is it gonna be neither? I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, there's situations in which you should maybe remove yourself from the situation if you're going to fart. Like, namely, you're in a small room with a bunch of people. Then okay, yeah, then you should probably go into the bathroom or something to fart. Or like, but if you're outside and it's just like a fart in the wind, then hey, whatever, man. That's kind of funny. Also, whoever doesn't
the
laugh
wind.
at farting. I don't like those people who don't laugh at farts
Yeah,
because
I was gonna say that as well. Like you have good friends when you can just kind of fart and not feel bad about it because we all fart.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
It's a pretty common thing.
It sucks when you're in a car though, and you really gotta fart, but you don't want to like.
Well, that's courtesy that you probably try not to do that if you can afford to.
I did
Exactly,
that with Rob and Dennis. We were in a cab on the way to PAX, and I really had to fart, and I held it in because I was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to offend the driver, that's why.
I don't
That's
give a shit
true.
about
I mean,
the driver. I didn't want them to smell.
well,
fart.
I mean, with the driver, it's even worse because, like, you leave your fart in there and you forget about it,
Yeah.
but he'll be smelling it for the next cab guy. What if somebody immediately goes in right after
And
then
vomits on
yeah,
you?
right, and then that guy who's in the cab thinks that the cabbie had just been farting up a storm in there before he got in there, and then all of a sudden he gets a bad tip. You gotta think.
Just affected this
ahead.
man's bottom line. Maybe his kids aren't going to eat now because you farted.
Yeah, what if he doesn't? What if he's $1 shy of paying his rent this month? He loses his medallion.
Oh my god, he got evicted.
Yeah, and he gets evicted.
Glory to
I mean,
fucking Aristot's, and thanks for that.
yeah,
Grandma's
exactly.
gotta die now.
You gotta
One
you
fart
gotta
rules
think about
all,
your
man.
farts, man. It's chaos theory.
It's the fart chain. You gotta be
you
really
fart-
careful.
Fart
you
entropy.
fart in a cab in Boston, and 10 guys lose their lives in Saudi Arabia.
It's like the butter fart effect, essentially.
Yeah, when you're eating something really buttery and you fart, then a bunch of people die on the other side of the world. Actually, I'm subscribed to r/not the onion, and this isn't really like funny, but it's it's just funny in the weirdness
Tell
of
us
it.
a long, not funny story.
Essentially, the whole thing is 7 people died in Cambodia trying to pick up 75 cents out of a well.
Then. Not funny.
Yeah, not funny. Not funny, but like, funny in the not humorous funny in the wow.
Like, life's so shitty, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, that's like fuck.
Life's so bad you're willing to lose your life over 75 cents.
I read in the comments though, like it was an 11-year-old kid who did it. So like 75 cents in Cambodia isn't even that much money. Like it's like the amount of the average wage that you make in a day in Cambodia is $2. So, and the average cost of a bottle of whiskey is about 75 cents. So essentially that translates to like $40 in America or something. So, it wasn't like life is so shitty that I needed that 75 cents to help my family
Right.
or anything. But it was, it was a kid sees, like if you see $40 down a well and you're like 11 years old, I'll probably try to get the $40, So.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, people have died from planking, so that actually is
a good
more
point, yeah.
legitimate.
That's got to
than
be
that.
the most worthless way to die, I think. Like
Or-
you can't do something
Yeah.
more insignificant and die doing it, I don't think.
That's like the Olong Johnson episode of South Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Olong Johnson! Oh, Don Piano! Yeah. Yeah.
Was that a throwback?
Sad.
Huh?
That you made a plane noise.
No, it was the...
It was the news reporter getting hit by a train, most likely, because I believe
Yeah.
that's what happened in the South Park.
That is
Oh.
exactly, yeah. But the best I had was like a truck horn, and I couldn't really... It's hard to make the...
Chugga, 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 chugga,
Yeah,
chugga.
exactly, yeah. Yeah, except nobody makes steam trains anymore. Though they should. Like, I would travel across the country at like 5 miles an hour if it meant that
I
like,
would
could just sit
travel
on a...
across the land. Sorry.
On
that's
a
fine.
steam train.
Actually, I was playing...
Copyright. Stop saying that. Stop saying
Yes, I was...
It's alright, I paid my protection money. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, seriously. Nintendo. God damn it, Nintendo.
Oh no, never mind.
Speaking of illegal Nintendo things, there's a ROM hack I was actually about to mention called Pokemon Melanite. Really good.
Melon.
Melanite.
Yeah, I don't know what is that.
Is
Is
that a
that
new
like
type of material?
I think it might be a color. I think it might be like orange.
Melanite is orange. I guess
Is it?
melons are orange. Whenever I think melon, I always think of the outside of the melon, though.
I could have just been making
Are
that
you
up.
thinking of
though.
a cantaloupe?
Yes,
Melons are-
actually.
You're thinking of honeydew. Well, I'm thinking of honeydew, which is green.
There's way too many similar fruits with completely different
They're-
names and colors.
They're melons. They're all melons.
They're all melons, but what's the standard color for melon then? Is it just
Oh,
green?
I'm totally wrong.
There's
Apparently,
pink, orange, and green.
Melanite is a black. Oh God, there's an ad. Oh Jesus Christ! Hold on. What?
Oh, you ruined it.
What have you done?
Oh God! All right, I'm back. It's a black androtite garnet. Is what Melanite
Oh,
is.
so thanks
Yeah.
for making us talk about melons for like 2 minutes.
Well, they are delicious. In
applicable.
fairness. Yeah.
We talk about the Wheel of Farts some more.
Yeah, if you're gonna have a melon, though, there's no reason not to have a watermelon. There's just not. There's why.
You know,
Dude,
speaking
like
of
cantaloupe.
farts,
Cantaloupe's like different though. Like I'm talking
Put salt on
melons
it.
and watermelon.
speaking of
Cantaloupe's
farts,
alright. It's weird.
fart speak.
What about
Actually,
farts, Rob?
I saw. Wait. Before we go back onto the melon topic, I saw on r/food, because I subscribe to that as well, that this guy grilled watermelon.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of that, but yeah, I guess
deep fry it too.
it sounds kind of good. Oh, that sounds kind of gross, to be honest with you.
Deep fry
I
watermelon.
don't think that sounds good. That's one of the things that sounds not good, but might be good. And everyone
Yeah.
says sounds good because they know that other people eat it and assume that it's good. But it doesn't sound good.
Fried
That's
pickles
the
are
whole
good.
point.
I had a deep fried Oreo one time.
That
Me and
sounds
Dennis-
amazing.
Well, right. Okay. So I always thought like, okay, deep fried Oreos. I mean, I'd try that one time because it probably tastes delicious, but it might kill me. But anyway, so we went to this place near my house that actually sells deep fried Oreos. They still sell them. And it's actually kind of a funny story because I go up to the guy. It's like it's a pizza place, but in New York City, usually they keep the window open outside of the pizza place, and you just order on the side. You don't have to walk into the restaurant. So I walk up to the guy at the counter, like, yeah, hi, could I have the, they sold like 2 for $5 or something, right? I was like, could I have the Oreos? And he's like, oh, deep fried? Like, no, I meant the regular fucking Oreos pizza place, man. Like, what do you think? Like, I'm just gonna go over to a pizza place. Yeah, can I just have some fucking Oreos? So anyway, he makes the deep fried Oreos, and me and Dennis have a deep fried Oreo each, and I'm not kidding. It was almost like. It was like Max Payne bullet time. The world slowed down. My heart rate slowed. It was very delicious in a sense.
No, it was
but
delicious.
Also,
your thoughts were clouded by the cholesterol, though. You couldn't actually
I
tell.
was
My
gonna say
body
the
reacted.
heart slowing down was the cholesterol. Actually,
Yeah.
you were about to die.
I think so. Like I'm actually. That's not even hyperbole. Like I straight up felt my heart slow down and like also beat faster. It was very strange. It was a strange...
Probably had like a good, 200 grams of cholesterol shoved into your heart all at once. It had to, work a little extra to get through.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Imagine the heart pumping and suddenly just like wall of cholesterol just hits the valve.
Excuse
It
me.
was bad.
What are you trying to do?
Like a tsunami of cholesterol.
Tsunami of cholesterol. And
I
there's your
I
episode
wonder if
title.
anybody actually walks up to that place and is like, no, I don't want the deep fried Oreos. Let me get the regular Oreos.
I was just
It's like-
imagining that there's like these couple of kids around the city that are just trying to make like a bag of Oreos, like a normal size amount, just by going there once a day, getting 2 Oreos at a time, just put them back in the bag, and then eventually they'll assemble it all. Real weird.
Also, you guys
Kids.
make fun of me for having my like New York pride
I do
for
too.
pizza and bagels and stuff. And
Hey,
I
I
was
like
on
New York pizza. What are you talking about?
No. Well, people like Austin makes fun of me for saying
I do.
that pizza not in New York is.
I make
not
fun of
pizza.
deep dish.
Yeah.
That shit's
Well,
bullshit.
I've never had deep dish, but then again, I've never gone to Chicago, so like I feel like it'd probably only be good in Chicago. So.
We have a Chicago
Right.
deep dish place here, and the guy is from Chicago, and this restaurant was originally in Chicago, so it's authentic. It's really good.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing about the pizza.
We're
though.
supposed to
Like,
hate it. It's like
No,
picking a
it's a
sports
thing,
team.
yeah.
It's
You know,
not. It's
you're
not just
allowed.
that. Like the thing is, here's what I've learned from my travels, is part of the reason some foods are better in certain places has to do with the water, and with New York pizza, it part of why it's good and part of why like bagels in New York are good and other kinds of breads are good is because the water in New York City is really fucking good because it comes from the Great Lakes. So
It doesn't
that's
come from the Great Lakes.
yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does actually. We steal all of the water from the Great Lakes from.
I'll
from
explain.
upstate
I'll
New
explain
York.
after the show why I know what I know.
Really? All right.
No, the big New York water secret. Too much for Magic 2014.
It is.
Yeah, really. But well, either way, New York City has very good water. Like that's like a known thing. And that's part of why the food and breads and stuff are good. Anyway, the reason that I mentioned about the New York Pride and people making fun of me for it, I was on r/food and someone was talking about, or someone showed it was a picture of a New York bagel. Breakfast bagel with egg, like bacon, egg, and cheese on a sesame bagel, which is fucking glorious.
Yeah,
by the way, and it's not as good anywhere besides New York City. And then someone in the comments is like, I don't see why this is like just a New York thing. I'm out in LA and like we have this kind of like bagel all the time. You know, you get like a Chipotle cream spread and like, you know, different kinds of bread, whatever it is, you know, jalapeno or whatever. And some guy responds and he's like, okay, look. Just the fact that you called the bagel bread tells me that there is a difference in how you perceive bagels from New York City and other places.
Oh my God.
So I'm not the only one. This is a pretty common theme in all.
No, it's
all
not
New
that we
Yorkers.
think you're wrong. It's that we
Yeah.
think you're assholes.
That's true.
I could sit here and talk all day about barbecue and Mexican food and Tex-Mex and all that.
That's fair.
And how
Everybody's
much
got
better
their
it
favorite
is.
sports team. That doesn't make them an asshole. We just root for our home cities.
You root for the food?
Yeah. Well, and it's
And
it is like objectively better as well. Like
Yeah, that's the other
bagel and
part
pizza,
that we don't
yeah.
need to talk about because it's just
No,
obvious.
it's just like I'm sitting here and I'm eating pizza and I'm like, oh man, I got pizza, guys. It's like, that's not pizza. That thing you're eating sucks and you should hate it. Go kill yourself.
But if you're talking about like Pizza Hut or Domino's, then that isn't pizza. I'm sorry, that's just not. That's a delicious salty snack, but it is not pizza. It's a different thing. I should have a delicious salty snack. Apparently, Domino's made that commercial because they made those like giant cookies. Apparently, they must have done very poorly because they like poked fun at themselves over the cookie pizza, which I thought that probably would have sold up a store, but apparently not. People didn't want to slice a giant
Domino's-
cookie into 8
Domino's
slices.
had like a real hard time with their PR in the last year. If you remember, they went through this horrible self-deprecation phase where all of their commercials were like, you know, guys, we're a real shitty company, but we're gonna get better, and here's why.
Yeah,
And then
right.
they
Yeah.
didn't, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, they had they unveiled their new sauce or whatever, so it didn't taste like shit. And then
Right.
their new sauce was like really bad too. Like I really
The
but
whole
then
thing,
again, you know,
the reason that Domino's and Pizza Hut and them all suck is because, you know, first off, it's average pizza, you know, it's just average.
yeah, it's
And
fast
secondly, it's like the people who make it always fuck it up and don't put enough of the certain ingredient that you want. Mainly cheese. They don't know what the fuck cheese is and how to put cheese on a pizza. Because
Yeah.
you'll get a pizza from Domino's or Pizza Hut, it'll have like 30% of the pizza
Bread
with,
and
with
sauce.
cheese. Yeah.
It's
And
also
then sometimes
not cooked
there's
in
way
a,
too much sauce, and it's
And-
like, you guys don't know how to do this.
The other thing too is it's I unless I'm totally mistaken, it's not cooked in a brick oven, and that really does make a
It's
huge
cooked in
difference.
a giant metal oven, yeah.
Yeah, that actually makes a pretty big difference in
Brick
in,
oven pizza is its own classification of pizza, though. I wouldn't
Yeah.
group all pizzas together. Most pizza I buy isn't from a brick oven.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they're definitely, but I mean, like I think the best pizzerias in New York City are brick oven pizzerias. Like for
I
the
mean, you
most
also
And
part.
they're
they
usually
cook
thin
the
crust.
pizzas really fast too.
Yeah, it's usually thin crust too. Yeah. Well, it depends. I mean, that's what's great about New York pizza is that like you can find your perfect pizza based on what pizzeria you like, because there's a million of them, and they all
Yeah.
make their pizza differently. Like, you know, some have really thick, floury crust. Like some days, like there are 2 pizza places that I order from my house here. That when ordering in pizza, it's not as good as getting it at the place, but still, you know, it's all right. But you know, there's a doughy, floury crust place that if I'm into it, I'm down for that. Or the very thin crust place that has a very good timeless sauce, because this place, Lucia's
Right.
Pizza, has been around for like 100 years or something, and they have like this secret sauce that they use. So
Do you go for like the more slightly sweeter sauce, or do you prefer the more what's the word, like acidic, tomatoey flavored?
I pretty much hate sweet sauce. Like I really,
Uh-huh.
really dislike sweet sauce on pizza. It's
Here's
not.
here's another thing though. Do a lot of these local pizza places that you have, do they deliver or they don't deliver?
No, they pretty much all do.
It's the city. I mean, everybody's everywhere.
Yeah,
Pretty close.
there are pizza places that don't, but like that's
Yeah,
actually
that's the thing I was
more
gonna
of
say,
a
is, like,
rarity.
Pizza places here, like I was like, they all deliver. So, and also there's just so few pizza places here because
Yeah.
there's so many Domino's and Pizza Huts that, you know, you try to make a pizza place, you're making a name for yourself. It's like pretty much impossible.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That
It's
sucks.
the Walmart effect, man. It's the same kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like people.
But we do have that same thing. Like
The-
you can drive a block and there'll be a Mexican restaurant on every single block.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the thing about it, right? This is what I will admit about Pizza Hut and Domino's, and I understand why people stand by them for this very reason, is I can be in, where do you live, Austin? What place in Texas?
Waco.
Waco. I can be in Waco, or I can be in Chicago, or I can be in like bumfuck nowhere, Kansas. And if I go to a Pizza Hut, it's gonna taste like Pizza Hut, you know? Whereas, like, when I get pizza from a pizza place, like even some pizzerias that have like similar, that have like almost franchised, where they have a couple locations, the pizza will be different from different locations, you know? And you gotta find what you like. And also, it's a variable quality sometimes. Like, sometimes the pizza's better at this place today than it is tomorrow, you know? So,
oh my god, it's so shitty when you get a burned pizza home, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't look, and now you're home, and it's like, just gonna eat it.
yeah.
I have that same issue with people at Subway. It's a similar issue with the Subway. You have to memorize every single person there if you go there frequently who's making your sandwich, because they will all put different amounts of mayonnaise on your sandwich. And you got to ask certain people for a little and certain people for a lot, because there's one lady at the Subway that I go to for lunch, and I know if she's making my sandwich, I have to tell her specifically, just put like 1% of the mayonnaise you normally put on sandwiches, because she'll sit there and just go and just go back and forth in the sandwich over and over until the whole
right on your sandwich,
just mayonnaise. And it's like, well, thank you. You just completely ruined my sandwich with mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's like that at those places.
You think they would train them on specifics, like, of how much an average amount is that customers enjoy, and then they can modify from there?
Well, I think they're supposed to, but
it's the rule of cooking. Always put less or cook less or do all that, because if it's undercooked or there's not enough an ingredient, you can always
you can undo it.
Yeah, you can always add more.
Things out.
I still want to learn, because I'm still not great at cooking steaks, and that makes me feel less of a man. You know, like?
Do you have a grill?
No, they are, but no, I don't have a grill. I mean,
then you're not a man anyway, so don't worry.
I know I know it's always skillet cooking, which is the main problem. But it's hard to get a steak just right, I think.
That was a joke, by the way, for anybody out there who took offense to that comment. I was just kidding.
The steaks are just trial and error. You just gotta do it a lot, and you'll get good at it. It's
no, that's true. I used to, I've gotten rusty at steaks, because like when I was in California, I used to cook steaks all the time, because it actually, surprisingly enough, steaks are a pretty cheap cut of meat, and they are.
That's why you gotta get the fillets, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, you get a filet mignon, and that's fucking amazing. But then I wouldn't trust myself with a filet mignon, because, like, what if you fuck up a filet mignon? That's like a $50 steak, you know? Like, if you fuck that up, that's like
$30 cut.
It's not that much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends. Well, some places here in New York, if you get a filet mignon, it's gonna be like a $50 cut. But it's fucking delicious.
Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. My yawn is on fire.
I'm Italian, and I'm from New York, motherfuckers. That's what it is. Yeah.
Go get that filet mignon, huh?
Salt, pepper, and butter to make a steak. That's pretty much all you need. You could get fancier, though. I like to get fancier, and that's usually where I go wrong. Top. Oh, that sounds interesting, actually.
It's real good.
Have you guys ever had steak with horseradish?
No.
No.
It's pretty good. It's you only want to do it though if it's a shitty steak, because you know if you have an awesome steak, just eat the fucking steak. Don't put
exactly. Yeah.
Don't just eat the steak. It's gonna be
I never understood.
I can't tell you enough how much you need to try the fried egg. It's so good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love steak and eggs, so steak and eggs is amazing. But like, I've never had that. That sounds pretty good.
Break the yolk right into the meat. So good.
That sounds break the yolk right into your meat.
Your meat.
But yeah, that's I know like my family down in Florida, when they have steak, like we went out to a restaurant or something and they ordered steak, and then they would just like fucking put like some ketchup on the side and then eat it.
Not
just like,
no.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
People were so mad on Reddit once. They're like, "Oh, let people eat their steaks, man. Just why do you have to be in there?" No, you're ruining that steak.
You're not allowed to do that. That is fucked up. You cannot.
Think you get arrested for that.
You can. You know what? That steak sauce, barbecue sauce, even ketchup. You know, if it's a really shitty steak, if it was cooked poorly. Okay, I get you. But if that's like your go-to first thing that you do, like, oh, I'm having a steak, let me get a side of ketchup so I can put some fucking. That's fucking. You're just.
I'm backing down from your concept there. No love for the ketchup idea. Not at all.
I mean, I when I was younger, I did it, but it was like, you know, like if you get like a really thin cut steak that isn't really seasoned and it's like dried out and it's like you know, there's no chance of it getting like what? How do you guys have your steak? Because I have a medium usually.
Medium rare.
That's what I like.
Medium
Yeah.
rare.
Medium. Yeah. Well, I always order it medium rare at a restaurant though. Though I like it medium. Yeah, exactly. You always have to go one before because they always get scared and then they overcook it because they don't want to go to jail. But you know, yeah. So I do always order it medium rare, but I've never actually had seared. Do you guys ever have seared steak?
What was that? Is that like
I'm not sure I
super...
specifically asked for it, but I'm pretty sure I have.
Seared is just it's the steak, and basically they just make the skillet really hot, throw it on, and then flip it over immediately, and then give it
just
to you.
mark it.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Not a big deal.
So it's just raw meat.
Basically, yeah,
What?
it's pretty close. It's pretty close to raw meat.
Sorry, the cat meow. I don't know if you heard it.
Ah, no,
Kidding.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
But,
one was it, lefty or righty?
The one on my left.
What's their
Lefty.
names? Have you?
I haven't
named
named them yet.
They're lefty and
Oh.
righty. I named them.
Yeah, Nick named them.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I haven't thought of anything good yet.
actually, Lefty and Whitey would be good because you have one white cat, right?
No, they're both the tan and black with white undertones.
Oh, okay.
Undertones. Do any of them have mittens or chin straps?
No, they have like two white spots on their back, like in the same.
Also, like moo cows, then.
Actually, one of them has very cow-like colors. Actually, exactly cow-like colors.
You have a cow
Alright, so
cat.
that one's Bessie.
That's a good name. I can get behind that. Yeah, I would be bad at naming a cat. I wouldn't.
It's weird because I named our family's cat before, like when we had it. I think like 5 years. 5 years old now. I don't know. He might even be 4 years old. But I can't decide on a name on these guys.
If I had a dog, that shit would be easy as hell because I would just name them.
Dogs have like a million personalities, and they're always very specific. Cats are always the same.
Yeah, I would name any dog that I have. If I ever get a dog, his name is going to be Buddy, because I'm gonna say, hey, but because like with
Come here,
any
buddy.
dog, with any dog, I'm like, hey, buddy, come here, buddy, and like
Hey,
that. and
Tomo, buddy.
so- yeah, see, I would just always go for Buddy, so it'd just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna name him Buddy, like that's would just be his name, just be Buddy.
I'll shot
You know?
some fires right now. I'll shoot some
Okay.
fires.
All right.
These cats are way fucking cuter than Ryan's.
Wow, shots fired.
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
Oh, I just did.
Well, Tomo's got a
All
bunch
right,
of
well-
shit on his face, so.
Put your money where your Twitter is and put it up.
I'm trying to get a good picture. Also, my phone only uploads pictures 50% of the time properly. So
Just use your webcam camera.
Take it off
I
your
don't know how. I don't know how to take a picture with it.
Just use. Okay, so here's what I do if I ever need to take a picture
Render
of anything.
one frame in fraps.
No, well, you could do that. I just like turn the webcam thing on and do a preview on OBS and then do a push link of that preview.
Oh, that's okay. I can actually
Yeah.
turn on the video for you guys right now on Skype.
You should actually
it's just gonna
do
break
it.
our call.
Is it gonna
Yeah.
break the call?
Yeah, let's end the episode and then we can look at your
Then I'll
cats.
do it,
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Yeah.
So
just-
none of the viewers get to see it.
Straight viewers, you don't get to see it.
We're gonna talk
Yeah.
about super secret water things about New York and kittens.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually,
That's
after.
our day.
All right, I'm gonna wait to say my outro because I want you to turn it on, and if it breaks the call, it'll break the call. But we'll do our outro right now. So thanks for watching, everybody. Watching Magic the Gathering: Duels of Planeswalkers. We're doing it every Monday and Friday, so be sure
We're
to
doing
come
it all
back.
the time.
You almost
Yeah.
said
Better
Monday,
get
Wednesday,
some
Friday.
better
didn't
beats.
you?
I was gonna say Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That would have been bad, but yeah.
That's
So
the
thanks-
ass.
Yeah, that is the ass. Yeah, you should watch that too. But anyway, thanks for joining us. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. All right, turn that fucking kitten cam on right now. Turn that kitten cam on right now, and then I'll do my outro. Oh, I'm so excited.
So excited.
All right, add window capture. Here we go. Skype
not loading.
sub-region. No, it's not loading at all.
Oh, it's broken. Is my webcam plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in.
Try it again.
Oh, this happens to Josh. He turns into a wheel a lot.
Oh, does he? Oh, it worked earlier with Rob. I don't know if it's. Oh, there's
Nah,
a yellow
it
call.
should
Probably
work.
whoever's hosting the call is.
Me.
That's you. No, Austin's hosting.
No?
Oh, I'm hosting.
Yeah, Austin should be hosting.
Oh yeah, 'cause I added Nick.
Mm-hmm.
We're like ghosting.
Hey-o.
Man, everyone's
Yeah.
really disappointed.
Try turning off the video and then turning it back on.
Oh, Nick's
Nick's
works.
there.
What the hell?
I don't have any kittens, but hi.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Now I gotta change my sub-region.
I was saying we should always try to find a way to edit webcams for Magic since it's so casual.
I mean,
wanna
the
record
way
it
that
though,
I
like OBS,
yeah,
though.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
the way that I record is OBS, so like it's usually fine.
You know what?
Austin,
Skype may be stupid and not be picking the right camera.
yeah,
Yeah,
change
it has DX Tory for some reason selected.
Oh yeah, that's a great camera.
That'll do it. There we go. Now it should work. All right.
Oh, I can't wait to see these kittens. All
I
right,
don't want to wake him up though. Can I reach the camera?
Yeah, try to get your.
I can't. Oh God. I got
Whatever.
It. Hold on.
He's a kitten. He'll get
Kittens
over it.
wake up on.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, look at the kittens.
That's real cute.
Oh, look at those kittens.
They've been laying there the whole episode.
Were they? I was gonna ask. Yeah, they've just been sitting on you the whole time.
Yeah, they're asleep. Oh.
That's adorable. Just pet one of them.
Nope.
He's gonna pet himself.
Yeah.
Self-petting kittens.
Oh, that's ergonomical.
Yeah. They're also brothers, so they like to fight a lot.
Oh, that's adorable. Or do they have feelings? Oh, look at him. He's
Look at
oh.
I like the cow one the best.
Yeah, the one that's a cat. That's my favorite.
This one's actually falling down right now.
I see that. It looks like he's just falling between your legs.
He's falling right through.
He's so tired though.
Oh,
And
you just got him today, didn't you?
I got him yesterday, but I just got home because I got him in Houston.
Oh, oh, really? Oh, and you drove them up here?
Is that where you get
Yep.
kittens?
You kept them
yeah.
in your car while you drove?
Yeah,
That's
they were in a
hardcore,
carrier.
man. Oh,
They were good. They slept 90% of the way.
that's
The
so
cow
Cats
one
like
is
to go for
really
drives.
the cow one is really loud.
Why did you get him in Houston and not where you are?
Because that's where my family was, and I was going there to get a haircut too. I got a haircut.
okay.
See, I got a haircut.
Oh, that's good.
I always go to Houston for my haircut.
Those kittens are adorable. Well, anyway, that's the end of my magic episode. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.
Poops.